What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 10K on the Bay. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me just check my audio. Sorry, I didn't get to do that before the call today, running on a tight time schedule. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can't. But it has been 1 year since I started my YouTube channel. Super grateful for everybody who's joined me on this awesome journey so far. And really loving it. I mean, I got to meet so many people this year, a lot of people in person, a lot of people through video. And that being said, I do want to do one final push out for my live event that I'm co-hosting with the Reseller Fam in Kansas City next week. It's the 9th and the 10th. So if you haven't booked a ticket, tomorrow is the last day to get a ticket. It's March 9th and 10th. Um, Pretty much at full capacity right now. The hotel is sold out. Let us know. There are a few people who are looking for someone to replace their tickets. So let us know ahead of time. You can reach out to us at resellerfam@gmail.com, or you can email me 10konthebay@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to get you in. So it's been 1 year since I've been on YouTube. I just want to share a couple of ideas with you guys. Um, that have really helped me. And I think that I have been experimenting and putting out so many different kinds of things this year for you guys to share and just give you guys an idea of what's going on. I actually didn't realize Bonafide was live. So shout out to Chris Bonafide Hustler, another awesome person that I was actually able to meet in person in Vegas at Amazon ASD. So shout out to Chris Bonafide and the Green Room, still a member in there. If you have any opportunity to network with people professionally, I recommend that you do it. Especially the Green Room guys are super cool. Um, Appreciate it, Buffaloes. Thank you for stopping by. So this is going to be a little bit more lax, but I am going to go over 5 things that I think are really powerful, and they should help you guys get on the right path to building a nice little side business. Or if you want, it can be your full-time business. For me, it's still the majority of my income. Reselling is still higher. I was doing the math, and I would have to be a massive YouTuber for it to make sense for it to surpass my reselling income. It's just really not really doable. So let me give you guys 5 tips, starting with the first one, which is reselling isn't the hard part, honestly. It's the staying focused part that's hard. A lot of reselling is done solo. You're doing it on your own. You have to do the sourcing, the listing, the photography. It's all you. So you have to stay motivated. Motivation is not really the best thing to rely on because motivation changes daily. So I wouldn't rely on motivation, but the hard part is staying on task. And accountability is the most important part of that. So, for example, if you need the resale to pay the bills, you will find a way. If you have a new family member, if you are trying to do something that requires a certain amount of capital, you're going to naturally just be able to do it. But for some people, you may have to reach deep and figure out something to do. But as an example, and this is why I say accountability is key. If some people say they're bad with names, and those people were put into a room, and the college professor said, "Okay, you have an opportunity to earn $100,000 if you remember everyone in this room's name. I know you're bad with names, but let's just see if you can do it." And most of the people in that room were able to do it, even though they said that they were bad with names, but they were just able to figure it out because there was something on the line, like it mattered. They had a reason to care about these people's names. So I think that that is super powerful. Thank you for congratulating me. Yeah, a whole year is awesome. I did hit my YouTube goal, and I want to tell you guys what my YouTube goal was, which I hit today, which was I wanted to make 5 videos a week for the whole year, which is 250 videos. I actually made close to 300 videos this year, so definitely surpassed that. Michelle's in the chat asking, does anybody need a roommate for the event? Let me know if I can. Email me or text me, Michelle, and I'll see if I can get somebody to bunk with you. So I'll look and see if there's another female that's looking for a roommate. I'm sure that there are, so I'll find someone to get a room for you. But definitely my goal was just the activity part, which is make 5 videos a week for the whole year. Just do that and then see what happens. And I got very fortunate because I was on so many different people's channels. And if you guys know, the key to YouTube is really collaboration and consistency. So if you can get a bunch of different audiences together and consistently deliver value, your audience will grow. I will help you guys. I've helped a lot of people start something on social media. I can't guarantee that I can help you get to 100,000 followers because I'm not even there. I'm almost at 20,000 followers, which if you guys haven't looked at my giveaway on Instagram, I will be giving away $300 when I hit 20,000 subscribers. So if this is your first time here, I'm at 19.7. So I'd say in the next 2-3 days, I should be able to hit the 20K mark, and I will give away $300 cash live on the channel. So whoever is live and post it on the Instagram, that's all you need to do is just follow me on Instagram, and then I'll do a contest on here, and whoever gets it will get $300 PayPal to them live on the call. So super excited for that. I want to go over, actually, I'm going to go into number 5 second, which is the activity part. So this year I just focused on doing 5 videos per week, and that's it. And it ended up being really good. YouTube is actually a very decent income for me now, but it wasn't because I was focused on the money part. In fact, the money part I'm still not focused on. I'm still concentrating on bringing 5 videos to you guys that are the most valuable that I can. I'm developing more resources. I have a Patreon group that I used to have people for 1 hour a week meet and go over their goals and improve things. And now I've separated that into 13 calls so people can join different calls and learn about retail arbitrage, or they're just getting started, or I have a group that everyone makes over $2,000 profit per week. Whatever you want to be, and you can attend all of them now. So I'm now trying to offer as many resources as I can to help people grow. And it's super, super awesome trying to move that direction. But the main point is that the activity part's the most important. That's why I say, for me, my main goal right now is to list at least $1,000 per day. I want to just continue that activity train forward, because that's how you grow your business. You don't want to focus only on how much money you want to make, because that is going to be very depressing. You want to focus on what you need to do to get there. And most of that in the reselling world is sourcing, listing, photography, and just recently I'm spending a lot of time on revising listings. So that's really important to go in there, revise listings so that you can get that boost. Okay, the next one is growth sucks cash. This is really important, guys. When you are growing, you're gonna be broke the entire time. You're not gonna have any money, because all the money that's coming in, you're using to buy more inventory. So you guys know on my 10,000 item store, I'm looking to have an average sale price of $60. So that's $600,000 worth of stuff I need listed in my store. I need $200,000 to buy $600,000 worth of stuff on the conservative side, because the minimum I'll buy is spend 20 to sell for 60. That's the lowest amount of profit I am willing to accept. So I'm going to need a maximum of 200 grand to get there. So all the money that I get, I'm just plowing back into it to get to that level. And there's a lot of things that break. Now, if you ever want to take a break, like everything that you do is going to be a mess if you're in growth mode. Like if you're lifting something heavier than you ever have before, you're going to be sore the next day. So I just want you guys to concentrate on, the activities that you need to get to the next level, and growth will suck your cash. And if you want to take a break, then just maintain your level for 1 month instead of growing. And then you can clean up your house, you can get your accounting in order. During growth, everything breaks. So just remember that. Like people around you will be like, why, like it doesn't look like you're making any money, what are you doing, right? Is there any what is the end game? You never have any money. When you're building a business, you don't have any money unless you're building a business that doesn't grow. Once you're at the point where it's just break even, then you don't have to grow anymore. Okay, the next one is, the key to improving your store is the concept of less but better. Okay, this is very important. You don't want to focus on making your store larger. That's not actually how you improve the stuff that's in your store. Less but better. So your store can grow, but you're constantly trimming the fat, things that don't sell. I just started cross-posting on the Poshmark. I don't cross-post everything because certain things don't sell on Poshmark. It's the opposite. Certain things don't sell on eBay. So I am restructuring things based on what comes in, what comes out, moving it in the different platforms to find whatever is working best. And the increase of quantity is actually more of the stuff that sells, not a more quantity, or I'm sorry, more variety of items. So you don't want more variety. You want only the varieties that sell. That's why I spend the most of my time in search, in sold listings on eBay, not on what's listed. I want to see how much stuff is sold. What's listed is not as important to me. I want to see what's on trend right now. On trend sells for more than necessity. Okay, if you buy a pair of pants that's in style right now, it will sell for more money than a generic pair of pants. That's just common sense. So always look for stuff that's on point. You're saying my glasses, yeah, my glasses do have the screen reflection. I think it's all right. I will try to get some anti-reflective lenses, but these are cheap ones that I bought from China for the blue light blocking. So maybe I'll have to get some that don't reflect. What's up, Jerry? I'm glad that I can help you. So I don't normally do shout outs, but this is my 1 year anniversary. So I just want to thank a lot of the viewers that have been following me this whole time. Appreciate your time. A lot of you have been following me from day one. So super appreciate it. It has been 1 year. Okay. So now we have the next one, which is once you get really situated and you understand photography, you understand listing, you understand everything, I would say that you can list 5 to 10 items per hour. Okay. When you get to that point, it's now the most important to just focus on the best items that you can. Okay. Before that, it's focusing on can you list 5 or 10 items an hour? Because if you can't, then you're going to really struggle getting enough volume. You can only do so many home runs. I know very few sellers that make over $100 every single sale. That's pretty challenging unless you um, are really, really, really well versed in multiple categories and have a great net to get a lot of items to come to you. You're not going to have every item over $100. You're going to have to do some type of bulk buying, going to a thrift store and getting 10 items, something like that, which makes your average sale price drop. So you're going to have to learn how to list 5 to 10 items an hour. If you don't know how to do that, please email me at 10konthebay@gmail.com or leave a comment in the section below and let me know why you can't list 5 to 10 items an hour. Is what part of the process is slowing you up? Um, I definitely want you guys to do that. So, Bilo, right now, yeah, I'm excited to meet you next week. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be very cozy. So I'm excited. We've got 2 rooms booked, one for eating and one for the presentation, and I think it's gonna be awesome. I think there's gonna be people in both rooms the entire weekend. Also, if you guys are there early, I'm staying a day early and a day late. So if you guys want to hang out, just hit me up, email me, and see if we can get some one-on-one time while I'm out there. Um, okay, the last one is. Oh, actually, let me go back to the 5 or 10 items an hour. So you multiply that by the average amount of profit that you make per item, right? So let's say you make $5 profit per item. That would be very low, right? But it's when you're just getting started, you may not know what's profitable, and you can list 5 items an hour. That, in my opinion, is the bare minimum of a reseller. And I don't want you to pick up a lot of $5 profit items as they're not going to sell super fast. But again, in the beginning, you don't know what's going to sell super fast. So 5 times 5 is going to be 25 bucks an hour. And that's the minimum you need to do for reselling. Now, the more talented of a sourcer you are and the faster you can list, you can get, over $100 an hour, depending on how you are doing it. And I want you to treat it like a job. It shouldn't be treated as a hobby because then you'll never get to that next level. People who treat themselves like businesses, you can even see eBay's new terminology is all based on how can we help you build your business? How can we help you build your business over and over again? Because they're trying to reprogram the whole site, which is just a bunch of hobby sellers. So they're trying to fix it, and I agree with that. I want everyone to conduct themselves professionally, reduce returns on the whole platform, make things more fair for normal buyers. We also want to create resources for people so that they can list properly. The shirts say the reseller fam sponsored by eBay on them because eBay is the main sponsor. They really helped us out. It's really hard to put together an event of this size, guys. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of people's help. So I just appreciate everyone who made this event happen. So Lexi, Joel, Noel, and Gwen have been working round the clock to make this event work. It really is a lot of work. Okay, so the last one is actually that was already 5. So now, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and hit me up. I did the fifth one second. So there really are no secrets to this, guys. You just have to get really good at listing and sourcing. That's how you make money. Buy stuff that's going to sell super fast. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, so this weekend when I hit 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away 300 bucks PayPal to one person. Not going to split it up. One person's going to come up 300 bucks. So make sure that you stop by for the 300 bucks. I can give it to somebody. Hopefully I can help boost your inventory and give you guys a little bit of a boost. But I'll take some quick Q&A and then I have to run to the post office before they close. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Frank? So, Frank is a member of my mastermind group, but I just want to say, like, I'm doing my best to help everyone come up at least a little bit. So, like, if you want to do some shows, let's do it. The point of my channel is not to maximize the money; it's to just have fun. So, if you guys want to do some shows together, come up with a series on what we would talk about. Frank and I are gonna do videos on sourcing, how you can find stuff to sell on eBay, what sells well, what doesn't sell well. Let me know what you guys are looking for, and we'll go ahead and make some videos together. Let's see. That will pay for your hotel. Awesome. Let's see. Not enough vacation time. Well, we're gonna do hopefully more events, and they're going to be cheaper, but probably less in depth. This one, each of the speakers presenting something, right? So it's a lot more work. If it was just us hanging out at a bar, the event could almost be free, or $50 or something for the food. But since we have to fly people in, it made the event cost higher, which made less people able to come. So I appreciate that. I know you also have to get a hotel and a rental car probably, or at least lift back and forth. So it costs some money. If I could source anywhere in the country, where would I go? Chicago, for sure. If I was gonna just do reselling as the only thing that I do, I would move to Chicago. I just don't like the weather there. It's too cold. But if I was going to make the most money, Chicago, for sure. They have the most retail arbitrage. They're right in the middle of the country, so the shipping is relatively cheap. They have insane wealth, right? Old money that has estate sales, garage sales that are there. Lots of distribution goes through there. So there's lots of wholesale, there's lots of liquidation. In my opinion, Chicago would be the top place to live as a reseller. That's just my opinion. Um, for the month of April, you plan on joining the mastermind? Awesome. It's going to be cool. It's better now. So it used to be one call. Now it's 13 calls. So you can join. And I'm super, super loving Poshmark. That's my new favorite platform for right now. But I'm going to continue on eBay until I hit 10,000 listings. And they really slapped me in the face. eBay totally slapped me in the face with this stupid enterprise store, because the maximum was 10,000 listings. Now it's 100,000 listings. And I can't even wrap my head around what that is. Like 100,000 listings. I really can't even comprehend what that looks like. That's insane. I've only reviewed maybe 30 stores on eBay that have over 100,000 listings. Why do they have a store category for 30 stores? I'm sure it's more than that, but wow, that's ridiculous. Maybe it's just there to inspire us that there are people out there that do 10x what we do. Buffalo Shark says, thank you for mixing a lot of mindset into your videos. I agree. Mindset is great. But again, I know a lot of people who do really well without any thinking. So mindset doesn't mean a lot of stuff's moving around. It just means that you have the right programming. You could put somebody with the wrong programming into a good environment, and they're still going to do poorly. So I agree with you. 100K on the Bay is going to be insane if I ever get there. There are a lot of beginners in my group. Yeah, I have a call that's literally starts at 0. So I added that on Tuesdays. So if you guys are just getting started, I would be in that call, or you can join all the other calls too and just listen, right? You don't have to be in there and participate. If you're just getting started, get in there, listen to people. I have masterminds on here too, and I have a literal how to open your PayPal account, how to do an eBay, I listed my first 20 items on the Loki Husky store on the floor with my phone on YouTube, right? And now we just passed 5,000 transactions on Husky store. That's a lot. So that's not even my main store. I think California is great. Garage sales are. Agreed. I think California is great too. I just think that Chicago is the best for sourcing. That's just my opinion. It doesn't. It may not be correct. I don't know. I don't know all sourcing worldwide. I'm just saying that I think that is a big one. You love Florida. Florida is awesome for sure. A lot of old people is good. Old people are great because when they use stuff as an adult, that's our retro vintage, our retro stuff for us. Midwest is where all the old money is. I agree. I just think that I think Chicago would be sick. That's a really good point. Smart Deals and Points says eBay should do away with final value fees and just do away with store fees. I agree. I think that people have to spend 2-3 days figuring out store fees, and then instead of just listing stuff. But my guess is the eBay store system is so complicated that people don't cancel. They sign up for a store and they don't really understand their fees. So they just keep paying the 10 cents over and over again. And they have 800 million listings. Maybe 750 million listings don't sell. And they're just collecting that 10 cents, all day, every day. They're just loving it. They don't want you to sell your stuff. They want you to post it and then never sell it. Versus if they were to charge a flat final value fee, let's say like Poshmark of 20% or Amazon, although Amazon has the $40 fee for a professional account. I think that they make a ton of money. Otherwise, why wouldn't they do just the final value fee? Um, there's literally like a degree in reselling if you follow it step by step. Prince and I made that course. So if you guys should hit the like button if you're still in here to help me out. There's 78 viewers. Um, yeah, if you follow it step by step, there's like 10 different things that you have to learn how to resell: sourcing, listing, photography, search engine optimization, and titles, pricing, promotions manager, shipping. Probably I'm repeating some of these. Customer service, returns, feedbacks, defects. You know, once you figure that all out, all you have to do is find the stuff. Let's see here. My phone is blowing up, guys. I can't. Originally, when I started my Patreon a year ago, I let everyone in the group text me. I can't do that anymore. Now only certain people can text me because it's insane. It's like my phone. I can see my text messages stacking up, and every time you respond, you get 1.5 back. So I apologize, guys, if I don't respond back to your text messages because I can't handle the inflow. Let's see. Yeah, try it out for a year and let us know. Um, whoa. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to the post office. I appreciate your time. I just wanted to come out here and say thank you so much. I've been on YouTube for exactly 1 year now, and my goal was to produce 5 videos a week for a whole year. And I want you guys to have goals like that. Don't have goals based on money. If I started my YouTube channel with the trying to get X amount of subs or something, I don't think I would have lasted this long. All I was doing was just making 5 videos a week, whether people like it or not. Did piss off some people along the way, but that's maybe my nature. So appreciate everybody, and I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully, and stop by this weekend for the $300 giveaway. See you guys.